What's up, guys? Rob from LegitBrowniesGaming here, bringing back the GM mode commentary. So let's begin. We're in the middle of our season. We're 8-12-2. We're actually not the worst team in the NHL, which I found surprising. Gibson's in the net. Yep. So we're just gonna continue here. We're giving Gibson every game except for splits, because I'm gonna get Kevin Poulin in. And originally I was gonna do like a 2-to-1 loss ratio, but I mean we're just gonna be losing so many games that, going back in and putting in Gibson, then switching him out for Poulin and back to Gibson, it's just not gonna really be the best. It's gonna be boring, a lot of micromanaging. So I mean we're actually not doing terrible. I mean we're not good. We're 9-16, but we're not like we're not like 3-20. Sorry about that. Just taking a drink of my Sprite. So here, we're going to give Poulin the first game. That way we can run Gibson until that other split. So we'll give Poulin this game. Let's see if we can get a win here. There we go. We scored 6 goals for him, but I mean, we got to win. So we're in a 2-game winning streak. See, I don't understand how we're doing good. I mean, look at our lines. We got 68. I mean, yeah, we've got some 80s up here. Some 80, an 82 and an 81 down here, but I mean, we're not a good team, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should put Bailey on the second line, progress him a little more. Maybe do this. But I don't want Molson to get worse. That's the thing. I want to keep Molson as good as he is, so. You know what? Screw it. We'll put Bailey on the second line just to get him some more experience, because maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he could turn into something. Probably not, but maybe. Who knows? So we'll put Bailey. We'll make that change. Back to Gibson. Yeah. So we'll give Poulin this first game. That way we can run Gibson again. So we'll give Gibson 2 starts against the Philadelphia Flyers, as Superb Man would say. Look at Johnny T leading our team in goals. Grabner's got some assists. Grabby's got assists going. Poso, he's leading the team in penalty minutes. Way to go, Poso. Hit him right in the numbers. That's how the league likes it. So we'll get Poulin in there for Les Winnipeg Jets, even though they're not French, so I don't know where the lay came from. 1 sec. Just taking another drink, and I didn't want to a shutout for Poulin. Way to go, Poulin. Too bad that's not what we want to happen. We're trying to get the first overall pick here, guys. Come on. Don't make me have to trade for it. So we'll run up to the split. Can we beat Minnesota? No. So, hockey's coming back. They ended the lockout. I mean, by the time this video comes out, that'll be old news, but, because what I do is I record in advance, and then I release the video. But, man, I am excited. I can't wait. Start the season. Drop the puck. Let's go. They got the deal done while I was still asleep. So we got 2 4.5s, Curtis Lazar and Hunter Shinkaruk. And another possible 4.5. Let's just go to another league, see if there's anyone else out there we want. The OHL. 6 weeks. Maybe pick up Nail Yakupov. Maybe fail for Nail. But yeah, I mean, it's coming back. I can't wait. Got my Islanders. Hopefully they'll be doing better than this team is, but who knows? I mean, it's going to be a shortened season, so it's going to be interesting to watch. You could have some surprises. I mean, who knows? A lot of the younger teams might get off to the faster starts, and the older guys don't get going as fast. So, who knows? You might see teams like Tampa Bay sneak into the playoffs. I definitely think Carolina is going to make the playoffs, just regardless of the season. We'll start Gibson for this game. I mean, Poulin. And Poulin gets a win. Impressive, Poulin. But we're going to put Gibson in. Do we have another split upcoming? Alright, so we don't have another split to the All-Star game. So we'll run to the All-Star game. And we'll see if any of our players made it. I doubt it. but who knows? Maybe someone did. Our leading plus minus is Ulstrom with 0. That's funny. But so I definitely think Carolina's going to make the playoffs. You might see teams like Tampa Bay sneak in. Um, I mean, a lot of people would probably scoff at me for saying this, and I might be biased because I'm an Islander fan, but I think the Islanders might be able to make the playoffs this year. See, the thing was, you need to make the playoffs as soon as possible because we've got Nabokov only back there for one more year on his contract. And who knows, he might even just retire at the end of this year. So, I mean, he's getting old, so he might retire. And I think this is the best chance for the team to make the playoffs. I mean, we lost Parenteau to free agency, which really sucked because he clicked well with Tavares and he wanted to stay here, but didn't re-sign him. Don't have to worry about the trading block. One sec. So we had the pieces. We let one go. Maybe Brad Boyes can get something done on a team. Who knows? Um, but I mean, I think our best chance to make the playoffs is going to be with Nabokov. Because say we don't make the playoffs next year and Nabokov retires. Well, then what are we going to do? We're going to have to play Kevin Poulin or Anders Nilsson from the AHL or God forbid Rick DiPietro. Although you know what, if Rick can come back and play on form, I'm not going to hate the guy. If he's gonna help my team win, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Rick DiPietro, he sucks, he's terrible. Oh, but I mean, right now he does suck, and right now he is terrible. And I mean, look at our team, 17, 24, and 3. Jesus, man, how are we winning games? We shouldn't even have 17 wins right now. We should have like 3 at most, maybe. It's probably all Tavares and Grabner right now. I'm telling you right now. Although look at Hamonic with the assists, hammers, baby, getting those assists. So we've reached the All-Star break here. That's why it's taking so long to simulate. So let's look at the stats and whatnot. Price having a great season. Luongo having a good one. That'd make Vancouver fans pretty happy. Quick, Letton Miller. Yep. Tim Thomas. Get out of here. Steve Mason. Wow. Look at Mason down there. 8 save percentage. Wins. Yep. Rene Price. Nemo. Jose Theodore. So Tampa Bay looks like, ooh, Anders Lindback too. Points, look at that. Ovechkin, Backstrom, top 2. Crosby, Malkin, third and fourth. Then Marlowe, Thornton, 6th and 8th. Jesus, man. Assists, yep, Backstrom's just feeding Ovechkin for those goals. I mean, look at that. So we're at the bottom. We're not the worst yet. The Rangers are still worst. Man, what are the Rangers doing? Where's Florida? Yeah, look, Florida in 6th with Theodore and the wins. So right now we are 2nd to worst in the NHL. So we just gotta lose games. Lose! I mean, of course, it's nice when we win. The young guys get experience. But we want to lose because we want that first overall pick. So it's weird. Let's look at the stats. We won't look at team stats because, well, I mean, we won't look at the team standing stats because we know we're a bad team. So forwards. Grabner, Okposo, wow. Grabner and Okposo. Grabner on the first line, Okposo on the second line. They're having marginally good seasons on this team. JT, 29 points, not bad. Sven Bartchi, he's not doing too bad either, 20 points. Molson could be doing a bit better, but whatever. Sorry about that. We demoted him to the third line. Bailey's doing all right. Nielsen, Wheels doing all right. So, I mean, it's just we're biting the bullet. We're playing our young guys. Hamonic, 22 points, 45 games. He's on pace for 35, 40 points maybe. Jeez. That's interesting. And goalies, Gibson with a 3.49 and 89 save percentage, 93.20, 2.34 for Poulin. So Poulin's already got 12 games under his belt. That's all right. So we're giving the young guys experience. Let's check out the All-Star game. Let's see who's on the teams. Yes, I would like to play the All-Star game. We'll start with the West. So you have, when it loads, Sedin, Taze, Zetterberg, Marlowe, Duchesne, Hossa, Hall, Vermette, Havlat. Wow, Vermette made it, huh? Kostitsyn, Steen, Stempniak. All right. Defense, you got Brett Burns and Drew Doughty. Spies and Johnson. Maybe we should have made the trade for Spiza. Huh. Yeah, but if he was on our team, he wouldn't really be having that good a season. So Jack Johnson, Luke Spiza, and Jared Spurgeon. 70. Wow. Spurgeon, huh? 77. Damn. And Stefani Robidai. And goalies got Price. Not Price. Quick and Rene. Yeah, that's about right. I wonder who that 77 overall kid was. Maybe he's having a good season now. Ovechkin, Crosby, Kovalchuk. That's pretty much the first line every All-Star game for the East. St. Louis, Malkin, Kessel, Vanek, Patrice Bergeron, Andrew Ladd. Hey, Tavares made it on the fourth line. Just like in real life last year when he made it. They threw him on the fourth line. He got a goal. Markov, Letang, Pronger, Carlson, Pitkin and Campbell, and in goal, Miller and Price. Yep. So what we'll do is we'll sim the All-Star game. Let's see if Johnny T can represent, get us a goal here. Sim game. So first period. Oh, 3 goals. Brett Burns, Sedin, and Vermette. All right, second period. Wow. Eastern All-Stars getting shut out, huh? Jeez. Oh, man. They put Price in. Miller, he's out of the cage. Oh, man. Quick. He's shutting us out. There you go. Chris Pronger on quick, man. Jeez. Just like the real All-Star game. Just 6 goals. Jesus Christ. Jonathan Toews on Price. Unbelievable. So there you are. 6-1 Western All-Stars. Johnny T couldn't put one away, but that's alright. Did he take any penalties? Yeah, Tavares took a slashing penalty. Jeez, Tavares, what you doing out there, man? Alright, alright. That's just a fun little thing we can do, and, I guess we can get up to the trade deadline in this video. Yeah, we'll run to the trade deadline. Alright, so we'll sim up to here, give Gibson some more games. This video's gonna run a little long, but that's alright. So what I guess we'll do, we'll sim up to the trade deadline, and I don't think we're going to make any trades, although I'm thinking of 2 players you could possibly move. Scouting assignment. Alright, we got Yakupov. Wow, Monahan's only 3 stars, huh? That's weird. Well, not defenseman. Is there any in the QM? Not really. Let's go back. You know what? I'd rather, if we're going to look at 4 stars, I'd rather go to the QM. Let's see if there's anyone else out there. Not really. There was a couple of 4 stars in that one league, but we'll go to the QM for a little bit, and then maybe we'll check out those other players. I think they were in the Swedish league. I didn't really see correctly, so we'll sim up, give Gibson some games. See, I'm amazed that we're winning so much, but I mean, when you think about it, we're 19 and 29. We're 10 games below 500. And I'm like, oh, I'm acting as if we're going to make the playoffs. You know, oh, we're winning too much. We're winning too much. But it's like, I'm just surprised because I've had GM teams before with better teams than this. Like, still not good, but like better rebuilding teams. But I've had teams that just didn't even get 20 wins in a season, you know? So, who knows? Let's see. Will Kevin Poulin be able to get us our 20th win in the season? Playing against the good Florida Panthers, maybe division winning. Oh, he lets in 8 goals. Jeez, man. Jeez, Poulin. Let's see. How's our AHL team doing? 24 and 2. They're just like the NHL team. Oh, we have a home and home against Ottawa, huh? Alright, so we'll run up to the home and home against Ottawa. Let's see. Will Gibson be able to pull us on our 20th win? 19, 28, and 4. So now we're really starting to lose some games here. Oh my god, look at Montreal. Yep, 4 goals. I mean, the funny thing is, though, is like I noticed my GM teams, no matter what, it seems like we never lose in overtime. I mean, I'm not expecting to lose in overtime with this team. Nabokov on Colorado is doing good. But, like, I don't know. When I had really good teams, I mean, it just seems like we could never get to overtime. We would always lose in regulation. So we'd end the season, it'd be like 50, it'd be like 50, 30, and 2. And I'd be like, well, if we just had a couple more overtime losses, get some more points, our record would look a little better. And Poulin gets us our 20th win. Way to go, Poulin. Poulin actually played Descends a couple years ago, and that's when Robin Lehner decided, screw you, Poulin, I'm going to body check you. Hey, at least we won out in front of our home ice fans, and we won out in front of their home ice fans, too. Tirana. Slow sim. Wow, that took a while to sim. But Toronto, I don't know what it is about Toronto in this game. They always turn into a good team. I don't understand it at all. Toronto always gets real good. Like, you always see them in the playoffs and stuff. And I'm like, but Toronto in real life. I think Toronto in real life could make the playoffs this year because it's a shortened season. But it all depends on James Reimer and how he's gonna play. And if there's any what's it called? If there's any Toronto fans out there, let me know. Would you have confidence going into the season with a goalie tandem of James Reimer and Ben Scrivens? I don't know. I would say Reimer's not bad, but Scrivens might not be the greatest. Although Scrivens last year, he made an unbelievable save on Kolyakovo, I think. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline. So this video is running a bit long. That's all right. So one last loss, and we'll stop the video here. We'll just go back, look at our player stats again, see what's going on. So where are we in the standings? Wow, Ottawa's actually fallen below us. All right, maybe those 2 wins against Ottawa weren't such a good idea. But we'll look at the team stats for the season. We'll see if Okposo and Grabner are still doing pretty good. John Tavares, he stepped his game up, 50 points. Oh my God, minus 34. Who's our best minus? Franz Nielsen. We're all minus players. Jesus, man. So yeah, John Tavares, 50 points. Grabner, 49. Okposo. Barch, he's not having a bad season. I mean, for a rookie season, 36 points. Yeah, we're letting the young guys play. That's basically it. Niederreiter. Oh, Hamonic, he's dropped off a lot. He had, what, 20 points in 43 games, so he's not getting the points now. Amac's getting some points. Look at that. Amac's jumped up there, but that's all right. All of our defensemen are minus players. Gibson, a 3.62 and a 89.14, so continuing to run. But we're at the trade deadline, and that'll be for next video. See you then.